Okay, there's a famous quote by Rudie Bishop that I want to make sure I get right. And it says that books are sometimes windows offering views of worlds that may be real or imagined, familiar or strange. But when lighting conditions are just right, however, a window can also be a mirror. And that's one of the great things about books is that books can help us to see the world around us, to understand other people's situations better than we already do. But they can also sometimes help us to see ourselves better, to understand ourselves better, or to realize that we're not alone, that there are other people that have experienced the same things, and that can be very comforting. Around Thanksgiving, I always send my students home and I tell them, I hope that you have some great time with family, and I can always see the reactions of some of my students that indicate that they probably will not, and that could be for a number of reasons. Some of them, it's just teenage angst. You know, they're in that age where they're not getting along with their folks so well, but that'll come around. But for some of them, they have difficult home situations, and home is not the place that they find comfort and peace. And so with that, I've found that offering books where they can find that there are other families that struggle and have challenges and don't necessarily always get along and have experienced pain and loss, that can be comforting to people. For other people, it might not be. Which is why this week, as we're 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving, I'm going to spend the week talking about dysfunctional families or dysfunctional home situations. And we're going to start by talking about this book right here called We Are Okay by Nina LaCour. Now, this book follows a young girl named Marin who has essentially fled her old life in California to attend a university in New York. And nobody knows what she's left back in California. Nobody knows the hardship that she's faced, not even her best friend Mabel. But now Marin's alone at her university on winter break, and she knows that her friend Mabel is coming to visit her, and she's going to have to face what she left behind in California. She's going to have to talk about it and deal with it. And that includes a great deal of grief. And so this is a short but touching and poignant book about dealing with grief, about moving forward, about finding yourself. It won the Michael L. Prince Award, which is an award for young adult literature. And Nina LaCour is a remarkable remarkable author whom I've already reviewed with her book, The Disenchantments. Highly encourage you to pick up this book and pick it up. Yeah.